Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Сегодня я собираюсь начать проходить игру под названием Kingdom Come Deliverance. Эта игра вышла чуть больше года назад, и я решил ее пройти под запись для канала на YouTube. Ну, поехали! Жесткий режим, больше реализма, умеющим вести бой, навыки выживания в мире Kingdom Come. Я ничего не помню, так что мы возьмем обычный режим. Обыкновенный. For Horse. Кстати, не успеваю. Читать будем на паузе. Так, кстати, год назад мое старое железо очень хреново тянуло эту игрушку. Сейчас более-менее, я надеюсь, по графике мы продвинемся. Все будет хорошо. Серебряная скалица, 1403 год. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Так, это у нас начальная локация, наш родной город.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Так, я еще не знаю, буду ли я читать субтитры. Оригинальная озвучка звучит неплохо.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Да, сколько часов я в ней провел? Было замечательно. Сейчас это вспоминать тоже прикольно все. Так, загрузки. Загрузки никуда не делись. Они здесь с нами.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Так, мы болтали в корчме, я танцевал. Я был Янкой, Бланкой. Я работал в кузнице. Так, красноречие. Давайте я возьму второе. Точнее,
Nothing
первое.
much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Так. Выносливость. Блин, я даже не знаю. Ловкость. Выносливость. Давайте качнем. Третье. Я был с Бланкой.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right, all right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Так. Мои друзья не заходили.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Так. Я голоден,
Can I
мама.
get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Папа на меня сердится.
Father angry with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Так, тебе помочь?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Так, закончим разговор. Давайте это заведение. Дом. Так, что она сказала? Сыр. Пересыр. Я знаю о том, что здесь должно случиться. Я бы все забрал. Действительно голоден, да. Поедим. Поесть из котелка. Давайте. Так, гвоздили Терезы. Я, пожалуй, возьму сразу все, чтобы не бегать несколько раз. Так, а уровень графики стоит у меня на максималках, но ультра, конечно, еще вряд ли я потяну. Но это не сравнится с тем, что у меня было раньше. Вы бы видели это, ребят. Ах, деревня. Красота.
Come here, I need your help.
Давай, батя.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Так, ну что, задания ясны. Задержаться. А, Т, русское, что ли, Т? Понял. Угу. Общее. Сообщество, события, персонажа, обучение. С ума. Оружие, доспех. Понятно. Журнал, я так понимаю, задание. Нежданные гости. Наконец-то пришла настоящая весна, но я все равно проснулся поздно, потому что накануне вечером я был на пирушке. На утро было не так-то просто заставить себя вылезти из постели. Так. Пить угля 0 из 10. Долг. Птица на мечах. Все понятно. Так. Давай. Крестовины, я знаю, что у них.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Так, крестовину забрали. Пойдем дальше, попробуем долг выбить. Ты чё? А? Так, сокровище заполнение активировано. Местная легенда гласит, что где-то среди тайников можно найти великолепные доспехи Warhorse. Многие пытались отыскать их, но безуспешно. Тебе понадобится милость Господа и много усилий, чтобы, возможно, отыскать этот доспех и найти ему применение в славном бою. Первая часть доспеха Warhorse и 5 карт сокровищ появятся в вашем сундуке после начала главного задания Awakening. Мельница Ротай. Вы можете заглянуть в свой сундук из любого дома или корчмы. Понятно. Турнир. Турнир, устраиваемый паном Ганушем, проводится каждые 7 дней в Верхнем замке. Основная задача турнира – проверить навыки бойцов в обращении со всеми видами оружия. Он предназначен для простолюдинов, поэтому ты тоже можешь принять участие. После выполнения побочного задания «Залог здоровья» с паном Яном ты можешь приняться за выполнение его нового задания, которое поступит регулярное проведение турнира. Запустит регулярное проведение турниров. Если ты не знаешь, где его искать, ищи значок звезда. Если по основной истории ты дошел до эпилога, то не сможешь получить задание у птачек, и проведение турниров начнется само собой. Турниры не будут проводиться, если пан Гануш воюет. Ой, блин, что-то загрузили. Так. Давай быстро. По боссу гони.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Ты тварь. Вот. Ну это вроде помню, что-то связано. Тебе придет красноречие у меня вроде. Хотя 2, а у него неизвестно. 7-2. Так. Ну у меня. Ладно, давай.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
Нормально.
Son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure.
Мастер по переговорам. Так, рубящий, колющий, пинок на. Так, левый shift захват, а снять захват. Все. Блок. Ну давайте попробуем.
Quitting?
Что ж такое? Эй, я блок же держу. Ну ты тварь. Сейчас ты мне получишь.
All right, now you're dead.
Так, не теряем выносливости.
Jesus Christ!
Зарядили разок. Так. Чего? Да, блин. Блоки странно работают. Давай, старый дед. Так, чуть-чуть подмесили его. Да, блин.
God damn! Yeah!
Ах ты, падла, ты смотри. Разошелся, блин. Держись.
Well landed!
Чё? Ах ты, падла. Ну-ка. Иначе. Пропустил, блин. Иди ты в жопу своим приемом. Что в тебя, блин? Что тебя заело, что ли?
I'll have you.
Так.
You're going to cry now.
Да ты уже синий весь. Край, ты пойдешь, понял? Ха-ха. Получил.
Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Кто-то после всего этого. Как у нас назвал? Так, топор, да? Топор. Смотреть еще топором сейчас. Хватишь у меня. Все, забираем. Еду у него сидим. Да? Что? Ой, одни доски кругом. Как люди раньше жили. Одинаковый хлам повсюду. Так. Берем уголь. Давай. Отлично. Поторгуем. Так, сколько мне надо? 10 угля, да? Уголь. 10. Всё. Так. Пить. Корзина. Торговаться. Можно сменить раскладку? Я не понимаю. Ячейка.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Так, тут я вроде немного помню. Заплатить. Смысла, у меня денег вообще нету.
Tough luck.
Смысл потери репутации. Что я тебе сделал-то, блин? У меня денег нету, что ли? Надо было продать все. И сюда.
Good luck then.
Так. Мы покупаем, а продаем мы молоток. Так, а мы тогда продадим молоток, ему отдадим. И топор, да? 0,8 не хватает. Что мы там у него взяли-то еще? Гвозди. Все. Как я сплачу номер? Давай поторгуемся тогда с ним.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Так. Ну, 4. Ложить.
All right, so.
Да, блин, надо было единичку попробовать. Ну ладно. Фиг с ним. Уголь у нас есть. Так, пойдем попробуем на мечах. Я помню, там должно быть задание, что-то вроде закидать говном дом. Я, пожалуй, его пропущу. Мне хочется побыстрее в открытый мир. Поэтому... Где ты? Мы должны сюда прийти с ним. Точно. Точно. Сейчас мы его найдем. Вот же шо.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Да, конечно.
Yes.
All right, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Ванек, погнали. Помашемся. Блин, музыка средневековая, простая, но такая веселая. Угловцы. Пошли. Пастухом можно будет работать здесь. Да давай быстрее, господи, да что ж ты еле идешь. Я уже хочу биться.
So, can we get started?
Да, погнали.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Хорошо. Что меня
Very
подлатали?
well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides.
Ты не
Unpredictability.
бьешь, ты.
Never repeat yourself. All right. Fine. Good. Once again. Good. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Not bad. Again. Good.
Чё? А, еще надо?
Now you're getting it. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Again.
Все? Да.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. But the main thing is
Так, немножко мы это потренились.
there's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Дальше. Спасибо, чувак. Милорд.
All you need to tame mother. Dark at home?
Кат-сцена грузится. О, кстати, не очень долго.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is
Even
spouting
the
shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet.
Оживленные споры. Кухонные эксперты того времени.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Да ну, это такой детский сад. Ребят, это чушь какая-то.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really
Петри
don't have
попался
time.
потерян.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you pass up a chance like this?
Идите, кидайте свой навоз. Я к Биянке пойду. Что ты бегаешь? Давай иди спокойно.
Here, just as you ordered.
Так, давай пиво мне.
Save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Ты, конечно.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Так. Кувшин пивка для отца.
Ale for father.
A pitcher
И
as
второй
usual?
для меня, пожалуйста.
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something
Да,
to
мне
look forward to
хватило
this
на
evening.
кружку пива.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now, what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Да, шнапса нам затарила. Нормально, подруга. Мне нравится вот так вот спокойненько ходить. Говорится, проживать жизнь в игре. Не остаются, да? Интересно, если туда сбегу, они закидали навозом дом, они нет еще. Ну ладно. Я этого делать не буду. Можно чуть-чуть ускориться. Так, ну что, батон? Мы тебе принесли все, что нужно.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Да?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that lad. That's what I call craftsmanship. What is the
Какая красотища.
I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking
Батя, мы такой херней не страдаем.
He got what he deserved. Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Я уже все отдал. Точнее, забрал. Держи.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Говори, батя, я уже здесь.
Fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there.
Go and get those
Anyway,
damn
mustn't
nails.
keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Батон сломался, походу.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over
Я хочу такую же куртку, как у пана Рацеля.
And I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isma. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
Рыцарь.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Мне кажется,
One day. But first I'd like to see the
если
world.
бы не случилось того, что сейчас произойдет,
You have to keep going on
он бы
about
так и остался в этой деревне.
No need to learn swordplay.
Да. Великие войны рождаются после великих потрясений в своей жизни.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Чисто мое мнение. Ух ты, понеслась.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get ready, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Ублюдок. К тому же еще и трус. Ну что ж, начинается наше приключение. Бережем силы, текаем. Давай, давай, давай.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Лошадь, лошадь, лошадь. Садись. Ой, ёпсель. Погнали. Теперь он точно с лошади не должен упасть. Они приклеили стрелой. Ух ты, блин. Хочу быстрее. А, вот так вот.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Держись, лошадка. Налево к Тальбергу.
Warn the others. They've tore its scallops.
Мансуй.
Flee!
Спасайтесь.
Flee to Talmberg.
Отвали.
Go! They'll kill you
Куда ты
all.
под лошадь бросаешься? И чувак есть захотел. Они вообще рядом. Давай, 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 немного осталось. Как-то без лагов даже легко проходится.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say?
Yeah.
Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy.
Ничего, жить будет.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Задача выполнена, скачи в Тальнберг. Так, ну что ж. Наконец-то нам дали немножко поправлять нашим героям, и, к сожалению, приходится завершать серию на этом. Так как уже час получился примерно, но, наверное, я чуть-чуть сделаю ее покороче. Там какие-то моменты обрежу, но все равно. Первая серия получилась как вступление пилотное. Мы ее смотрели как пилотную серию сериала. Слушали диалоги, как сцены наблюдали. И вот где-то здесь я встану. Сохранюсь. И вот ровно с этого момента мы продолжим в следующий раз. Так. Ну все, всем спасибо, кто смотрел. До встречи в следующей серии Kingdom Come Deliverance.